Hi everyone, Eugene here at Panasonic, and in this quick video tutorial on the LUMIX L10, I want to show you how you can customize the touchscreen and the touch settings that are related to using the touchscreen. So let's jump straight onto the camera and I'll show you exactly what's possible. So first of all, of course, we have the touchscreen that we can use to operate, navigate the menu and so on. So what you can do is actually go into these settings, and then on the right hand side you have this operation menu. Select that, and then as you can see here we have touch settings. We're going to select that, and then the first thing is you can actually enable or disable completely the touch screen. Why would you do that? Well, let's say you're using your camera and you're trying to take photos in a more complex position. That's where you can accidentally touch the screen and it could enable or disable specific settings. So you may, if you're not interested in that, you want a more analog experience, you can do that and just disable the touchscreen, and everything you have to control on the camera, you can do that through the dials and the buttons. Back to the camera, the next option that we have is the touch tab. So again, just really briefly, I wanted to show you what this touch tab is. So I'm just going to turn it on and then come out of the menu. And right now you can see here on the right hand side, we have a little bit of a tab that came up. And if we press on that little arrow, it expands that and we have access to some additional settings. Let's say maybe you don't want that, you want to make use of the whole screen. You can actually turn this off. And then if we go back, you're going to see that now that disappeared and you get the whole screen. Okay, besides that, if we go back, the next option is the touch autofocus, which is actually one of my favorite functions. So you can actually use the touch screen to tell the camera where to focus. So of course, if we go here, we get autofocus, or you get autofocus plus auto exposure. So that means that if you enable this, the camera will automatically set the focus and the exposure as long as you're in the right mode, of course. So we're going to come out, leave it to autofocus. And actually, just as a brief parenthesis on this and the next setting, both of them are actually interconnected. So the first one, the touch autofocus, like I said, I'm just going to show you here, you can actually touch where the camera should focus. So you can say you want it to focus there, or you want it to focus a little bit closer, or on the tripod there, and so on. So the cool thing about this setting, it actually works whilst you're using the viewfinder. So imagine you're in a really bright scene outside doing street photography. It's really difficult to see the screen, right? Because it's really bright and you have a lot of reflections. That's a good idea to actually step in and use the viewfinder. So as you're using the viewfinder, you can actually start to use and touch the screen with your thumb. As you're looking through the viewfinder, you can select where the focus area should be. So what you can do with the next setting is, besides having the Touch AF enabled, you can go to the Touchpad AF, and hopefully you can see this back on the B cam. And right now it's on exact. So basically it's a direct representation of what you see on the screen. So if you tap over the top in the top left, that's exactly where the focus is going to go. However, if you select this option, you can offset where and which area of the screen is going to be used. So as you can see, like offset 1 is basically just moving the position to the white area that you're seeing there. And as I go through the offsets, you'll see how it becomes smaller and smaller, right? So you can use specific areas depending on how you're shooting. So for example, if you are using the live viewfinder, you probably just want to use the bottom right of the touchscreen so that you don't accidentally hit the touchscreen with your nose or with your face, so that the camera focuses on that area. So this is probably going to be my recommended one, but again, have a play. There's quite a few different options that you can go through, and you can even turn it off completely. So that's basically all for what you can do with the touch screen and the touch settings. Hopefully this helps you make the best of the camera. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.